Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Kristen at HealthSource of Buffalo. What I wanted to show you today is some different ways to use RockTape, specifically for postural re-education to kind of give you a cue to keep your shoulders back. But you can also use RockTape for a lot of other things, especially injuries. I use it quite a bit for knee discomfort and even shoulder problems. So anytime that you're out doing a lot of activities, you could put RockTape on actually before an activity to prevent the pain during it, and then also afterwards for recovery, because it's a stretchy type of athletic tape, and when you put it on the skin in a stretched position, I love that, keep that in there. It's going to lift the skin from the underlayer and just allow for a better circulation, so you get better performance due to the better circulation, but also faster healing. So what I'm going to do today though is a postural taping on Jessie. So since she's front desk, she's always at the desk position with arms in front of you, looking forward, even doing a lot of writing. So it creates this rounded posture. So we're going to basically do a postural cueing, which is going to help keep her shoulders back and down. So whenever you're using RockTape, you always want to clean the area first with some alcohol just to get the oils off the skin. That allows the tape to stay longer. So especially if they haven't just showered, you want to make sure to do that. So wipe the area down really well and then allow it to dry. So there's two different types of taping that you can do for the upper back. One is just a simple X, like that. And then the other one is an H, where it's like this and that. So I'm going to do the H because I actually prefer that one myself. So you're going to get two pieces that are the same size, and then one piece that's a little longer since she's got nice broad shoulders. Just quick measurements, doesn't have to be exact. So what you always want to do, take your scissors and round the edges, because if you have 90-degree corners, it tends to get stuck on your clothing a lot easier, and that can pull it off faster than we'd like it to. RockTape typically does stay on anywhere between 2 to 4 days, just depending on the area and also how active you are. So now, first ones I'm going to do are the downward one. So like I talked about, we want to have the skin in a stretched position. So what Jessie's going to do, she's going to round herself forward as far as possible. Yep, and so you can see how it creates this roundedness in her back. And then take the top of the tape, you're going to adhere it here. And then you just do a very small stretch, about 20% as you pull it down. So the reason for the stretch is because then when she comes back to normal position, she's going to feel a slight pull. And that'll cue her to bring her shoulders back. You always want to rub it pretty aggressively because it heats it up, and heat actually activates the adhesive, so it allows the adhesive to be a bit more effective. You always want to find the area too that people tend to have more pain. So I mean, most of the time it's either up and through here, right in the rhomboid area in the middle. So we're going to do the rhomboid right now. And so this last strip, you just kind of do it almost like a band-aid. You can stretch the middle a little bit, stretch it a little bit here, but make sure that the edges of that one are not stretched, because the more stretched the tape is, actually the more skin irritation you do get. So there's a sweet spot. So Jessie, you can come back to neutral. What you can see is that the skin kind of comes back together, or I should say the tape comes back together. And so then if she does try to go forward, she's going to feel that cue or that little bit of a pull on her skin, which tells her brain, sit back up straight. So that's a good way to use the RockTape.